This is 5 and 10 from Skywatch TV for August 9th. I'm Derek Gilbert. It's a special broadcast, as I mentioned yesterday, coming to you from Long Island. Our journey here yesterday was long, but it was shorter than the trip to Boise last year, so I figure we're ahead of the game. And sitting next to me is one of the coordinators of the Lifting the Veil conference here in Long Island, Mike Kerr. Mike, this is a beautiful setting for this conference this week.
You know, Derek, it is a great setting, folks. I mean, it's beautiful here. It's not too humid today. But I'll tell you what, we're dealing with some stuff here. We knew we'd be dealing with some stuff coming in here, and we are your flight, our flight, a couple other speakers' flights, and issues with that. I'm telling you, there is a stronghold here. There's no doubt about it. I used to be someone that was like kind of a skeptic about all that. But having been here, doing what we're doing right now, I can tell you, this is one of the hardest grounds in the world when it comes to the demonic and the enemy's stronghold.
Now, when you use the word stronghold, there may be some people who, like me, come out of religious backgrounds that, or denominational backgrounds that don't use terms like that. I was raised United Church of Christ, Lutheran, and you know, have experience in the Roman Catholic Church. Sharon and I tried a number of other denominations, but never really heard that term used until we began doing the research we were doing that led to where we are now with Skywatch TV. When you use that word stronghold, what does that mean? What does that imply?
Well, okay, so we talk about the demonic and we talk about the enemy and things like that. What that is that's Satan. Satan is real, in my opinion. I mean, that's my belief. I know it's your belief system.
Well, it was the belief of the apostles, and I think they knew what they were talking about.
I think they had it down better than we do, you know, and it is real. And so when I say stronghold, think of an army that has control of a certain area, and then you need to approach that army, the enemy, and you have to break that stronghold down to take the ground back that they've gained. That's what's going on here, and that's what the stronghold is. The demonic forces, the Satanists here, it's unbelievable, folks. I mean, if you had told me this like a year ago, I probably would have said, okay, Derek, you're going a little bit off there on the deep end. We have had witches, we have had warlocks, we have had people plant chicken feet underneath the chairs at another conference here. We've had all of that Satanist worship stuff appear upon us. We've had threats, and you know, the way that you handle it is you pray. Number one, you pray, and you know that you're bringing the light of Jesus into an area, and that's what you're doing. You're doing the work of God. But then you don't back down. You just stand your ground, and you keep moving forward, because as tough as it is here, as tough as it is, there are plenty of people here who are so hungry for the Word, and they want to hear it, but they want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the stuff about everything's feel good, because they're dealing with it on a daily basis. We're here for what, like a weekend, right? And then we go back to our home, and we go back to our regular lives where we're living in areas that aren't like this. But here in Long Island especially, it's a daily battle for these people. So we hope to give them the tools. And that's the thing about this conference. This is not just a conference where people are preaching. I mean, people are actually teaching, like you. I mean, you're teaching here, you know, and so is you look at Messianic Rabbi Zev Parat, you know, you look at Pastor Paul Begley, L.A. Marzulli, and John Ramirez. Now John is an amazing man. He's here local. He was a former Satanist who now serves Jesus, and he has a church here in town. Amazing guy. He understands all this. So what we're teaching people at this conference is, no matter where you are in the world, how do you deal with it when the demonic comes in your house? Because it does with all of us. I mean, it can manifest itself in anything from addictions, depression, to simply you and Sharon bickering with each other, or arguing. That's how he works.
And in a setting like this, where, you know, as you can see behind us, the flowers, and as we look towards the camera here and behind my beautiful wife, who is making sure all of this is coming together.
And by the way, we don't bicker.
No, that's true. But the enemy will try to do things like that. We'll try to
divide you.
Right. And there are times when when I will respond without thinking and say something unkind without intending to, and the enemy will try to work on that. But yes, it manifests in a lot of ways. Things that we think as men that we can solve with our bare hands,
right,
and some good old just effort is really a spiritual battle.
It is.
But as we're surrounded by this natural beauty here at the Hyatt Regency, or you with the beautiful setting where you and Jeannie live in Idaho, or us in Missouri, also, it's easy to forget that the enemy is at work in this world, and that God, Jesus, called him the God of this world, the Prince of this world, for a reason. He is real. The type of teaching I do, where I dig into ancient, the archaeology of the ancient world and look at what they believed about the gods around them and how that's reflected in the Bible. It's sometimes an academic exercise, but where John Ramirez, where Russ Dizdar, or a colleague of Russ's that we met last weekend at the conference in Lubbock, Texas, Dr. Gregory Reed, who have firsthand experience and knowledge, personal experience with satanic ritual abuse, that's where those pagan gods of the ancient world manifest in our lives today. So as you say, it is a thing that is happening here and now, and here wherever you live. And that's why I want to talk about the live streaming, or the video streaming rather. It's not live, it's sort of like tape delayed.
Delayed a little bit.
But to guarantee the video is not interrupted because of hotel Wi-Fi issues. Tell people, even if you're not here this weekend, how viewers can take part in this conference.
Thank you. It's really simple, folks, and you do need to be here. And if you can't be here physically at this point, we completely understand. You go to hearthewatchman.com. Go there, there's a button in the upper left-hand corner that says Purchase Live Stream. Click that. You're going to purchase this live stream. You're going to use the promo code Gilbert20. That's going to get you 20% off on that live stream, which brings it down to $39. Now, not only do you get this conference, but we're going to throw in for you our last Dallas conference, which Derek was a speaker at, and you can have that conference as well, absolutely free of charge. And you get to watch it for 6 months. And that, look, there's a lot of material there. You can sit down, you can spend a day, then you can watch it over and over again. Take notes, study it, share it with your family. Because there's information, folks, in both conferences that you need on a daily basis to live your life. There are little clues that you will get. Clues that Derek presents, clues that Russ Dizdar presents, that will protect you when that moment comes when there's nothing between you and that enemy except for what you have up here and God. Amen. And there's nothing else to protect you. So you need to avail yourself of this opportunity. It's a really simple process. We use Vimeo to host on. You can watch it through Roku, Apple TV, any kind of device that you have, a smartphone or a...
there are Vimeo apps for smartphones and tablets.
Yeah, a tablet. Yeah, exactly. So you can watch it on anything. The reason that we delay it, so when you see the schedule, it's all East Coast time. It's about 2 hours later that the first session goes up. From that point on, by the time you've watched the first session, the next one will be there, and the next one, and the next one. We do that to ensure the quality, because we guarantee our stream. If you have any trouble and you can't make it work and we can't fix it, we'll just give you your money back.
HearTheWatchmen.com is the website, and again, use the promo code Gilbert20. That gets you 20% off, and Mike and Jeannie are including the Dallas conference presentation, so it's like getting 2 conferences brought to your house for the price of one with a 20% discount. Mike's got a lot of work to do, so we're going to let him get back to it. Mike, thanks very much. We're honored to be here.
Derek, thank you. God bless you, and God bless Sharon behind the camera here, making you and I look good.
Yeah.
And folks, really, God bless each and every one of you, and remember, there's nothing you can't do with Jesus in your heart, except nothing at all. So get out there, get busy, activate your faith. Join us this weekend.
All right. And we thank you for watching as we keep watch with Mike Kerr and with Sharon K. Gilbert. I'm Derek Gilbert. This is 5 in 10 from Skywatch TV.
From the Garden of Eden to our current day, dark Luciferian entities have worked to destroy mankind, while biblical prophecy points to a soon-coming war between earthly governments and a clash of colossal proportions. Dr. Thomas Horn says you cannot understand much of the Bible unless you read and grasp the revelations in the Gods of War Super Collection. For your $35 donation during this very limited time offer, you'll receive The Alliance of Evil, the groundbreaking new book by Pentagon analyst Lieutenant Colonel Robert McGinnis, which unveils the prophetic new dual Cold War between the U.S., Russia, and China unfolding across the global spectrum now. The Gods of Ground Zero, that explains the supernatural forces operating behind current global events. And The Last Clash of the Titans, which analyzes the most overlooked prophecies in the Bible and explains how Jesus Christ himself will soon go to war against the gods of antiquity. But with this 3-volume critical collection, you'll also receive completely free of charge the brand new, never before released, full-length DVD, War of the Gods Volume 1, Search for the Titans. Walk one-on-one with your personal guides Derek and Sharon Gilbert through a tour of the Holy Land, including Shiloh, Bethel, and Mount Hermon. You will see where the final battle between God and the rebel angels will take place. And you'll explore for yourself Sardinia's megalithic tombs of the giants, their connection to the ancient Canaanites, and the final battle. And that's not all. You'll also receive for a very limited time the best of the first annual Blessed Hope Prophecy Conference on DVD. This 2-disc DVD collection is jam-packed with over 11 hours of mind-boggling revelations from presenters like Dr. Thomas R. Horn on deep state saboteurs and the secret destiny of America, Sharon Gilbert on the return of the ancients through pharmakia, necromancy, and virtual reality, Lieutenant Colonel Robert McGinnis on the inside war against President Trump by elite secret societies, and unforgettable presentations from celebrated theologian Dr. Michael Lake, Derek P. Gilbert, Josh Peck, and more. But we're still not done. Skywatch TV's Off the Record series is back by popular demand with a brand new, never-before-aired DVD, The Gods of War Edition, featuring exclusive interviews with Detective Carl Gallups, Senior Pentagon Analyst Robert McGinnis, Derek and Sharon Gilbert on the coming hyper battle between the forces of God and the titans of biblical prophecy. This content is only available in this exclusive offer and will not be aired anywhere else. Included for a limited time with the Gods of War Super Collection. This unprecedented collection, sold separately, holds a retail value of $220. All 6 items yours now for your donation of only $35 plus shipping and handling. This, without a doubt, is the largest special offer of the summer and is available only while supplies last. So don't delay. The Gods of War Super Collection, available now at skywatchtvstore.com. Order online or call 1-844-750-4985.